I just wanted to say this for those of you to whom you might owe money. Chicken John showed up at the last minute, sitting in the front row here, so right there.
Don't give him the microphone. Don't give him the microphone.
Shut up, all of our special guest,
No, I didn't have to.
Chicken John.
I have a question. I have a question for Olivier. But before I ask my question, I'd like to.
I didn't have to say you were here.
Be nice. Be nice.
We all know that on the back of the ticket at Burning Man, there's this legal language that has never been tried in a court of law in the United States that says that any image taken at Burning Man is the property of Larry and his gaggle of thugs and stuff. By the way, I'd like to just say again that any image that you take at Burning Man with your own camera is your image. That's never been tried in a court of law, and it never will be. My dad is all porn and no drive shack. But my question to you, Olivier, is how much money are you supposed to pay to the mothership for this screening here alone? That's my question to Olivier. And for Michael, I want to know if per person coming to the event, if the bribes to the BLM are more now than they were like back in 97 or 98? Can you answer that question directly? Two questions, one for Olivier and one for Michael.
I have the answer. I could get in trouble if I told the truth about how I went around this film.
So the truth is elusive to us here? Isn't that what we're trying to do? Get past the bullshit and get the truth? Aren't we like a real community where we
can't handle the truth!
So this is an official regional event sponsored, sponsored's the wrong word to use, sanctioned by Burning Man through the LA Regional, which is called the LA League of Arts. I'm one of the regional coordinators and have produced this event. Our agreement with Burning Man is to show these films, and we, as I say, tithe back to the Burning Man organization 10% of what the region makes, and that is true for LADCOM and any event that is sanctioned, approved by Burning Man. Our tithing, we've chosen to give back to Burners Without Borders. And so the LA Regional supports Burners Without Borders with our tithing. And then we have done a separate agreement with Olivier to split the money that is received for the screening with him 50-50.
I can say from the organization's standpoint, there's no real financial motive for this kind of gathering, certainly.
There's no financial motive for this gathering at all.
We're not in it for the money, and there ain't much money here, frankly. As far as the BLM, they're getting paid off over $1 million each year to use that place. And it has increased every year, an astronomical amount. What the organization is doing is helping change the world, and the art, the culture, it's expanding, and that's the motivating force.
I want to add, since I chose to write a book about Burning Man rather than make a film, the Burning Man organization has not been so insanely bold as to claim they have any right to claim my income stream. I tithe nothing to them. They didn't ask me to tithe anything to them. Chicken's dad, who we referred to as Burning Man's lawyer, he told me later that no one would be able to get away with doing what I did again. I don't know if that's true or not, but
So I guess in a way, through the regional giving 10% to Burning Man, Olivier's giving 10% to Burning Man through the regional, if you want to look at it that way.
So, okay, I'll answer your question, Chicken. I was born in France some time ago, and we don't like authority, and I looked at the organization as an authority right away, and I looked at it even more as an authority when I went to the desert in January 2005 to go film some art that was covered in snow at the ranch. And Super Dave, who was the attendant there, told me that Andy Grace, the press representative, told him that I could not go there and film. And she was following all my moves, and I could not believe it. I mean, I was just a guy who didn't know what he was doing. I just bought my camera, and I wanted to film some beautiful image in the desert. And I was already a troublemaker. Also, at that point, I told Andy that I understood the fact that they wanted to protect people from the photographers out there, but I was telling her that all CNN and Discovery Channel, when they were coming over, were not really doing any good work, and why were they coming there to tell what story? The story that they told about Burning Man was never really, I think, very compelling and very interesting, and they could let the filmmakers, the people who are from within the community, do that work. And we already are doing a lot of work. I never thought we should really give any money back to the organization in that regard. I don't know if I'm explaining myself properly, if I answered your question, but that's been something that I've always been really suspicious about. And one thing I wanted to finish by saying is that this agreement, even though they were saying that they were not going to do anything against me, they wanted me to sign it, but it put a lot of pressure on me, someone who didn't know anything about how to make a film, and about, they were scaring me with this agreement, telling me this is, we might in the end not let you do what you're doing, what you want to do. I mean, a documentary filmmaker should not have that kind of pressure. At the same time, maybe it forced me to do even a better documentary. I don't know, but it's been a really weird relationship to have with an organization of an event that represents way more